Welcome back to Dragon Age Origins with my elf mage Florin, here for another round while I wait for Dragon Age the Veilguard to come out. We're going to Soldier's Pass. Hello.
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do?
Are you asking me to find your mule?
Oh, no. I sent my elf to do that. I mean, I sent my helper, Taran. Nice fellow, that, Taran. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your service. I don't normally take this route, but with the war, I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, this trip has been one miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you'd consider helping a fellow out?
Help a fellow out? How?
Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could?
What's the catch?
The catch? Yeah, I suppose it is a catch, isn't it? The catch is that the golem didn't come with the rod. It's supposed to be down in a village down south, waiting to be activated. Even if I could get down there, which I can't, I understand the place has been overrun by darkspawn. That's not such an issue for adventurous types like yourself, surely? Or I'm hoping that's so, at least.
Yeah, alright, but what is it? It controls a golem. Sure.
Just as well. As I mentioned before, you'll find the golem down south, in a town called Honleith. I'll mark it here on your map. Just hold up the rod and say Veilguard. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope
Do I have to say it with an accent? Can I just say Veilguard?
Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
A golem. A construct, I presume. Oh. What? A gift? Oh, I have to get gifts. Now I'm broke. So, bye. Oh, no. Oh my, is that you, Alistair? You just saved me. My knight in shining armor. Actually, your armor is rather dull. Stop dying. Alright then.
Can I get you a ladder?
That so you can get off my back? Oh great. Oh, there's so many.
I could do that for you.
I'm here.
He's kinda nice about that. He said I'm here instead of, can I get you a ladder? You can get off my back?
It looks like a golem, doesn't it? An actual golem, and not a statue at all. I wonder how it ended up here, of all places.
Off we go then. Oh. I'm in the thick of it. Everybody knows.
allow me.
This is
I
why
could
we
do
brought
that
a
for you.
rogue.
You need something?
Oh my. Oops, wrong thing. You don't want that. Oh my gosh, why aren't you moving? He wouldn't move. What do you mean? What am I supposed to do? This is so annoying.
Give me praise.
Liliana's like our little cheerleader. She's always saying stuff. And she's got the song with Veilguard a lot.
Right.
Oh my. Something has happened here. I know. Haha.
Got it. Yes?
I shall try to be more careful in the future.
You do that, Sten. You do that. Wow, that's awful. Why is there a torture chamber? Hello.
By the Maker, we're saved!
You weren't sent by the ban, were you? To save us?
I doubt anyone thought you were still alive, to be honest.
I suppose I should be grateful that someone came at all, then. Thank you. But if you weren't sent by someone, why are you here? If you don't mind me asking.
About a control rod? For the statue? Outside? Because a merchant told me about? Listen, it's a bit of a
merchant?
story.
Why would a merchant... Oh. Think I see. This is about shale, isn't it? I should have known.
So you put that up. I thought they were trapped. But it was a shield, I think.
That damnable golem brought us nothing but trouble. My mother sold the rod years ago after it killed my father, and good riddance.
It killed your father.
My father's name was Wilhelm, mage to the Isles of Redcliffe and a hero in the war against Orlais. And what did he get? One day, my mother found him outside the tower, with so many broken bones she could barely recognize him, and shale standing over him just like it is now. My father deserved better than that. But if you really want to wake shale up, well, it's yours now.
Well, I can't. I can't wake it up. Because it doesn't work.
My mother might have passed along the wrong command phrase when she sold the rod. She said she never wanted to see shale active again. Look, I'll tell you the command phrase, but I'll need your help first.
That's what?
I know you already saved my life, and I'm grateful, but my daughter is inside the laboratory. She was afraid and ran too far in before I could stop her. I don't know how she made it past my father's defenses. One of the men tried to go after her. He was killed, but you could find her, couldn't you?
Yes, of course. How did the guy get
There are
killed?
defenses my father put down here to keep strangers out.
Traps.
I knew about the barrier. I had the key for that, but the rest of it, well, we never came down here. Ever.
I'll try to find her.
You will? Thank the Maker! My father's laboratory is just past the next area, I think. She has to be there.
Yes, let's go. No more darkspawn. Maybe some spirits, maybe some traps.
All right, all right.
Oh my.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
That does not bode well. Are you gonna come to life? Ah! No.
All right, all right. Your part!
What do you mean you've never climbed a tree? Don't cats like to be in trees? Oh, look. Someone's come to play. You have come to play, haven't you? We're playing a guessing game. It's better with more people.
Your dad was worried about you. We should get back.
Father? Oh, you can tell him I'm fine. Maybe he'll come and stay with us, too. Anyway, you should go if you're not going to play. Kitty finds you distracting.
That's a pretty kitty. She... okay. Yeah, let's go.
I can't go. Kitty says she can't come, and I'm not leaving her. She'd be lonely.
You are so kind, Amalia. I would miss you dearly if you left.
That's not a cat.
Of course she's a cat. She just talks, that's all.
Oh,
Talking
she
is
just
simple
talks.
enough.
Okay.
Once you know how.
Oh, okay, so cats just spontaneously have the ability to learn to talk. Right. What are you really?
I am a cat. Really. Nothing you say will convince Amalia to go with you. She loves only me now. I am her friend.
There's
while
some
you
ominous,
are just a
creepy
stranger.
whispering that says you're not just a cat.
I have done nothing. I am all but powerless. The mage made sure of that, didn't he? I cannot leave this chamber. No, Amalia found me. After decades of isolation, her company is... welcome. It seems we are at an impasse, so let me propose a compromise of sorts. Release me, mortal, and let me have the girl. Let us return to her father and leave this place forever.
Oh, you want to possess the girl.
That's such a crude way of putting it.
No, that's
I
the
do
right
not wish
way.
to
That's the
harm
correct
Amalia.
way.
I merely want to see your world through her eyes. Is that so wrong?
Yes, because it's her body. Let me lie.
Thank you. You are very gracious. The mage's wards hold me within this chamber, and only a mortal may approach them. There is a trick to disarming the wards, but I do not know it. Perhaps you will succeed where the girl failed.
Oh, this is so exciting. Kitty is going to be free. I've always wanted a cat, and Kitty is so perfect and pretty.
Alright, everyone. Everyone, how do I make them stay? Stay. I don't want anyone to get lit on fire. Okay, I have to get it to reach here.
I like it when Kitty sings to me.
Kate does not sing. There is an abyss below my feet.
Now is better than later.
Excuse me?
I was thinking about the sun, silly.
Girl, who are you talking to right now? I want you. Ah!
Now is better than later.
Stop it.
I'll get on it.
Stop.
Now is better than later.
How do I get you?
Tell me a story.
All right, all right.
While we're here, let me show you my character from the first time I ever played this game. Actually insane that I played an entire game that way. My friend did the kindness of calling him, I think,
Oh, it's a
Cunt?
flower.
Cunty?
Is it a daffodil?
Something?
I like daffodils.
Which was... I mean... maybe.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Aha, I've got it.
Yes. I can feel the magic fading. Oh, I had forgotten how it feels not to be caged.
Kitty? What's happening?
A wonderful thing, my dear, for both of us.
Yeah, alright, but keep your hands off her.
Betrayal! You will not take the girl. She is mine!
Kitty! You're scaring me! I won't let you inside me! I won't!
Okay, okay. Get out of here. Oh. Mamma mia. Oh, and she has lackeys. Alright, let's focus on her. Oh, they're all dead. Oh, I just hope killing her triggers a cutscene. Oh my.
Excellent.
Well. Alright, everyone died, but we didn't do so bad. This is like the statue from the Fade, the very beginning. Except he's got a head and hands. Ah!
Let's see what
They
you're made
abandoned me.
of.
I could only see like half the screen because my cat
You freed her!
is standing
Thank
right
you
in front
so
of it.
much.
I'm sorry I ran away, Daddy. I was so scared.
It's all right,
She's pawing at the
Butterfly.
characters.
You're safe now. All the bad creatures are gone. The phrase to activate Shale is Doolan Han. If you still want that bloody thing. I wouldn't if I were you. Now we should go, and quickly. Thank you again. We owe you our lives.
Whoa.
I knew that the day would come when someone would find the control rod. And of course, it is another mage. That is what it is. Yes? Yes. Just my luck.
Hello to you too.
I stood here in this spot and watched the wretched little villagers scurry around me for, oh, I have no idea how long. Many, many years.
Oh, you poor dear. That would be really, really boring.
And the villagers had no idea they were being watched. Creepy.
I was just beginning to get used to the quiet, too. Tell me, are all the villagers dead?
No.
Some got away, then. How unfortunate.
That's not... That's not... You didn't care for them, I take it?
Familiarity breeds contempt, as they say, and after 30 years as a captive audience, I was as familiar with these villagers as one could possibly be. Not that I wish their fate on them, no. But it did make for a delightful change of pace.
Okay. Alright, you have a name? They said Shale.
Perhaps. I may have forgotten after all the years of being called Gollum. Gollum, fetch me that chair. Do be a good Gollum and squash that insipid bandit. And let's not forget, Gollum, pick me up. I tire of walking. It does have the control rod, doesn't it? I am awake, so it must.
Yeah. But I don't have to... You know... I don't have to use it.
I see the control rod, yet I feel... Go on, order me to do something.
What? What?
Oh, go on. It will be fun.
Oh, attack Alistair.
Hey!
And, nothing. I feel nothing. I feel no compulsion to carry out its command. I suppose this means the rod is broken.
It's possible.
I suppose if I can't be commanded, this means I have free will, yes?
Yes.
It is simply, what should I do? I have no memories beyond watching this village for so long. I have no purpose. I find myself at a bit of a loss. What about it? It must have awoken me for some reason, no? What did it intend to do with me?
Listen, I don't know. I didn't even... There was a guy, he just gave me a control rod. I figured might as well.
I see. Wonderful. I suppose I have two options, do I not? Go with it or go elsewhere? I do not even know what lies beyond this village.
Not much at present. It's kind of a mess out there. What do you want to do?
I watched this village for so long, unable to move or act.
Hey.
My memories of anything
That's
before
not
are
food.
vague at best. So I have no
Can't eat
idea
that.
what I want to do. I'm glad to be mobile. Is that not enough?
That's enough. You're welcome to come with me if you want.
Are you certain you want to bring that thing with us?
Alistair,
It could
that
be
thing can
dangerous.
hear you.
And large.
It could be dangerous and large. Thank you, Alistair, for stating the completely obvious.
You're welcome. It's good to have a purpose, you know.
I will follow it about then. For now. I am called Shale, by the way.
Shale, it's good to meet you.
This should be interesting.
You're out.
Vashaden.
Yes.
All right. My, that does look fetching. All right, I guess we're done. Alistair. Oh, because he didn't want to take Shale. Oh my. Your footsteps are quite loud. Where am I going? Oh my. What? The poor chicken. Okay, now we go to Redcliffe. Oh. Let's make a stop at the camp. Oh, hi, boy.
I once heard a really old legend about how the Hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh.
Oh,
Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
Alistair, stop scaring the dog. Good bark spot. To be fair, if you've had it and didn't know it, it was probably tasty. Attaboy. And Shale?
I see it found some augmentation crystals. I was
Yes,
not
do you
even
like
aware
them?
it knew about them. Well done. So, what does it think? They don't make me look any wider, do they? I find I'm already too wide as it is.
You're perfectly the right amount of wide. In fact, it's quite
It
splendid.
must be the vertical pattern it put them in. Did it know to do that? It must have. I think it should find some more as soon as possible. I want to glitter from ear to ear, so to speak.
You got it, King. You will. Hello. Hello, you two.
Enchantment?
Enchantment. There you go, Alistair.
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me.
Yes, buy my things. Oh, never mind. What's her story?
Well, if you're really interested, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I am originally from Orzammar, the famed dwarven city that lies beneath the
But you know,
stately
what did you not go
Frostback
over?
Mountains. I was a merchant there, too. merchant cars.
What did you knock
These
over?
things are in the blood, you know.
You're always
Can't just
knocking
leave
things
them
over.
behind.
Didn't I
ran
already put this
fairly
back up? What's
successful
wrong with
business.
you?
Rare artifacts, you know.
Why are you doing
Old
this?
Things, grand things. The nobles loved them. Reminded them
Oh.
of the lost glory
Crazy
days,
girl.
I suppose.
I'm sorry, Bowden, you were saying? So why did you leave?
One day, a noble woman came to my store. She looked around for a bit
Shrieking.
and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that.
You did steal. You did take them from the corpse.
Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I'd been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the
Oh.
deep roads for me. The lost tides. They're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure. Something
how come
worth
your
a little
accent is
gold.
different than the other dwarves? Honestly, I do agree that it's better to do something with them than to leave them to rot.
That's exactly how I see it. The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back.
And now, here you are.
Yes, here I am. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you?
You didn't mention where Sandal came from.
Ah, yes. I'm married to a fine woman back in Denerim, it's true. She'd give me a son if she could, but that's not likely to ever be. Sandal here. I found him in the deep roads years ago. Abandoned, I think, and he was never quite right in the head. I took him in, and I brought him with me when I
neither,
came here to the
Sandal. Me
surface.
neither.
It may not be my blood, true, but I think of him as one.
We left Orzammar.
That's right, boy. Maybe one day we'll see it again.
Blood isn't everything.
That's how I've always felt. As
Lito,
long as he's happy,
stop it.
so am I. It's not as if I don't
Hey,
benefit, mind
Lito.
you. Turns out the boy's a natural
No.
working with enchantments.
She's
He
gonna
might
knock
have even
it
been
over again.
lyrium-addled. I never thought of that before, to be honest. Happens sometimes. He can work an enchantment into just about anything, however, given some time. Could probably open his own shop, if he knew how.
Enchantment.
Well, he does seem to enjoy it, at least.
Let me buy some stuff, or sell. But I found gifts. Alistair, you want a drink with me?
Is that for me? Really? Wow. Wow.
Are you being sarcastic? Are you making fun of me right now? It was alcohol, King. Was it like fancy or something?
Yes?
What's up?
Well, here I am.
Here we are. What was life like in the Chantry?
Quiet.
Chantry?
It was a life suited for contemplation. In the cloister, away from the fuss and the flurry of the cities, I found peace. And in that stillness, I could hear the Maker. But it was not perfect. Some of my Chantry fellows were condescending. That is the nature of religious folk, I suppose.
I suppose they do tend to be self-righteous.
When I talked about my beliefs, that the Maker reveals himself in the beauty of his world, they treated me with disdain. They want to believe that he's gone, so that when he turns his gaze on them, it means they are special, chosen. He cannot possibly have love for all, the sick and the weary, the beggars and the fools.
So, I don't know. I like the way you think of it more.
Thank you. Maybe I am wrong. But it is the Maker's place to decide if I am worthy, not men, not the Chantry. But there is work to be done, and I have talked enough for now.
Okay, I have a gift for you. If you'd like. It is this.
That's a wonderful thought.
Haha, jeez. Shale, do you want this?
Ooh, shiny.
I guess it is yes. Now, one last one. For Sten. Yeah, Sten will definitely like a painting. Definitely seems like the kind of guy that likes paintings.
I am impressed. My thanks.
Ah, no problem. What's this? Neutral. Does anyone like me? Neutral. Neutral. Good boy. 100%. Alright, we ought to get going. Oh, have I talked with you? Why are you... You look like Thor. The helmet and the lightning.
What do you need?
I just wanted to talk.
Ask away.
I know what Templars do. Here, I'll ask about it anyway. What do you do?
Essentially, they're trained to fight. The Chantry would tell you that the Templars exist simply to defend. But don't let them fool you. They're an army. The other main purpose for a Templar is, of course, to hunt mages. To that end, we train in talents that drain mana and disrupt spells.
Huh. So, you use magic?
You could call it that, sure. The Chantry doesn't look on it the same way, however, since really our talents only work on mages.
Like me.
Against a regular person, I'm just a guy in a metal suit.
So, have you hunted many mages?
No, I never actually became a full Templar. Duncan recruited me before I took my vows. I was only present during one harrowing. That was all I needed, too. I don't know how anyone could get through that. The girl they tested, she had a demon put inside her to see if she could resist. And she couldn't. We had to end it quickly. I have to say I didn't have much interest in becoming a Templar after that.
So other people can't learn this stuff, though.
Perhaps, but there usually isn't much of an opportunity. The Chantry keeps a close rein on its Templars.
Chantry
We are
keeps a
given
close
lyrium
rein on
to help
its
develop our
mages,
magical
too.
talents,
Not that I belong to them.
which means we become addicted.
Oh.
And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, I'm sure you can put two and two together.
That sounds like an excellent method of control.
You think so, huh? You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents.
Oh, sorry,
lyrium
I didn't
just
mean that
makes
in a...
Templars'
I don't
talents
approve
more
of it.
effective. Or so I was told. Maybe it doesn't even do that. The Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars get away, either, so they can spread their secrets.
I was implying that they're...
I'm a bit of an exception. Lucky me.
What? I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that. Alistair, please. Please. Please, Alistair, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. You have to understand. Me and my fake mouth. This always happens. This literally always happens. Whatever. Get...
Yes.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Going to Redcliffe. Alistair, I just can't express how sorry I am. That's not what I meant at all.
Right ahead. Right ahead.
Let's see what you're made of!
Trap detected. Trap detected. Trap detected. I think she's in one.
On your guard,
Alistair! I'm sorry, I'm still thinking about that conversation. Alistair, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it's an excellent method of control as in an approving way. I meant it in a they're controlling you guys. And I disapprove way. It was sort of like, wow. Like a sort of derisive, like, I see what they're thinking. And it's dishonest and cruel. Guys, please don't step in the traps. Thank you. I'm sorry, Alistair. That's really not what I meant. I'm sorry.
Look, can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I, should probably have told you earlier.
What is it?
I told you before how Al Eamon raised me, right? That my mother was a serving girl at the castle and he took me in? The reason he did that was because... well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose.
You're a prince? Hold on. So why wasn't the king taking care of you? Does that make you the heir?
Maker's breath,
Do you have
I
any
hope
claim?
not. I don't think so. You don't think so, do you? I'm a bastard.
That's a good point.
And nobody even knows about
I think
me.
you could have a claim if you
I
really,
would
really
have
tried.
told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret.
Okay.
I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting
Really?
because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry.
No, it's alright. I understand.
Oh, good. I'm glad. It's not like I got special treatment for it anyhow. At any rate, that's it. That's what I had to tell you. I thought you should know about it.
You sure you're not hiding anything else?
Besides my unholy love of fine cheeses and a minor obsession with my hair, no, that's it. Just the prince thing.
So why tell me? Why do I need to know now?
Because it will probably come up. I didn't want to walk into Redcliffe without you knowing the truth. That would be just awkward. I have no illusions about my status, however. It's always been made very clear that I'm a commoner, and now a Grey Warden, and in no way in line for the throne. And that's fine by me. Now, if there's an heir to be found, it's Al Eamon himself. He's not of royal blood, but he is Kaelin's uncle, and more importantly,
An heir?
very popular with
sorry,
people.
isn't there a queen?
Now, if he's really a
Do y'all not mess with that queen stuff?
No, I don't want to think about that.
Sorry, that's me.
I
I'm
really
being
don't.
family friendly.
So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
Alistair, you're not a nobody.
No, I suppose not. I don't feel very lucky at all, to be honest.
We've been through it, Alistair. It's true. We have been through it. How's our approval doing after I astronomically messed up that one conversation?
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
In a way, I'm trying to... Well, yeah, but... I assume you're talking about something else?
So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
Heard... yeah, I know he's sick.
He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days.
Okay, just go there.
We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together.
You've got some
want
expressive
to see you.
eyebrows.
Ban Tegan, Al Eamon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They're obviously not simple
Obviously, we're glowing.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Ten Loghain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
But you don't believe him.
What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Cailan risked everything in the name of glory?
Well...
Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So you are a Grey Warden as well. A pleasure to meet you. I wish it were under better circumstances.
Likewise.
You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
Are we talking about Darkspawn?
Some call them the Walking Dead. Decomposing corpses, returning to life with a hunger for
I think the
human
Darkspawn are
flesh.
basically
They
zombies.
hit again the next night. Each night they come
But it sounds
with
like
greater
this is
numbers.
a little different.
With Cailan dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Arl Eamon.
Well, help, obviously.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we
Please.
had enough to contend with
Morrigan, your
elsewhere.
mother would not send
Thank
us
you.
on
This
an impossible
means
mission.
more to me than you can
That means
guess.
everything I
Thomas,
do,
please
I have
tell
plot
Murdoch what
armor.
transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
That's some fancy clothes. I just noticed they've got like embroidery. Okay, let's go.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Hello, Jenna.
You're a Grey Warden,
Like
right?
the car?
Were you in Ostagar? In the Korkari
I
Wilds?
was.
My husband and son went there to bring the chant of light to the chastened.
Well,
But I haven't heard from them since.
why did... That's annoying.
I am. You've heard of me?
Oh, I have bad news.
I thought that might be the case. Thank you for telling me.
It's alright, but I gotta go. I'm sorry about your loss.
Maker's blessings upon you.
No problem. Hello.
Good day.
Good day.
Scared, Mother.
I'm
What
so
if bad
scared,
men
Father.
come?
We have no choice.
Oh,
We must pray and
The blight comes again.
Hello.
And Ferelden is doomed.
Sorry.
What do we
Am I
do?
bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
girl, you didn't even say anything. You're fine. Are you okay? You're not bothering me.
I shouldn't be such a crybaby. With Mother gone now, I have to be brave. I can't help myself. I'm so frightened. Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere.
How terrible, you poor thing. I wish there was something we could do to help.
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
Your brother? Where would he run off to?
He said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone.
If he has foolishly run off, then he is no doubt dead.
Morrigan.
You should get used to that
Morrigan.
fact.
Nice. Maybe you want to kick her in the head while you're at it.
Shall we comfort her with lies? If she is to face death, better she face it honestly.
I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful.
I'll look for him, girl. You got it.
You will? Thank you so much. Please find him.
I'll try. I'll do my best. Hopefully he's alright.
Ah, fresh air. It was difficult to breathe within with all that self-righteousness crowding the air.
I don't know if I'll live to see the
Why
sunrise.
hasn't anyone come to help us? There should be
Still no sign
soldiers
of them
here.
coming back from the castle, Murdoch.
Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack before the sun goes down.
Yes, sir. What should we do until then?
Pray, and hope for a miracle. So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I heard they all died with the king.
We are the only survivors. You heard wrong.
So you say? A damn Qunari could walk up and say he was a Grey Warden. I wouldn't know the difference. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
We can do this. Have faith.
Not
in the Maker
I hope
and
you're
ourselves.
right. I've been trying to hold us together, but it isn't easy. Anyhow, you're
Am I
here,
crazy, or
and
your
they
voice
tell
went
me
normal
you're
for
in
a second?
charge. We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
Okay. Hey, why does he refuse to talk?
His daughter, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids. He demanded we attack the castle. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die. We could use some extra bodies. Having a veteran... He's a trader, a dwarf. We could use somebody with his fighting experience, but he won't come.
Sorry, I read faster than he talks.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left. I'm the bloody blacksmith, and this is my shop. There's nothing of interest here anymore, whoever you are. So you best move along.
I'd like to speak. Is it alright if I come in?
All
Just
right,
speak.
all right.
Just to speak.
Let me undo the locks. All I ask is that you don't make any trouble.
Alright.
Maker's breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
Somebody's been drinking.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are?
Hi, Florin.
Funny, you didn't sound like an elf through the door.
What is that
Can't
supposed to
say
mean?
I expected that. Anyhow,
What does an
my
elf
name's
sound like?
Owen, though you might already know
Yeah,
that.
you told me earlier
Care
through the
to
door.
join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted?
What? Why have you locked yourself in here, bud?
My girl, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens
Listen.
to me or the village, or anyone.
And we need your help to save your daughter.
I'm an old man. Everyone knows we aren't making it through the night. Or are you going to save us?
Well, yes. Yes, I am.
Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that.
I do that.
It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night.
I will do my best.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me
That's
if you
basically
can.
already what I just said. I promise.
I'll accept that.
I promise I'll try.
It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
And I suppose there's no point in me sitting around, is there? Time to relight the forge and get the smithy going, eh? Murdoch will be pleased. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Alright. Step 1 done.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll inform Bantig and the militia is ready to fight. We'll give those bastards a welcome they won't soon forget.
Hey. We're not just ready. We're ready to win.
I hope you're right. We may just be village folk, but we're going to fight like there's no tomorrow.
You got it. So how's morale?
The men's spirits are high for now. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now.
Really?
That
It's
is
been
a
like
relief, let me
10
tell you.
seconds.
Overall, I'd say the militia's very ready to fight. Never thought I'd say that, but there you go. Is there anything else?
Yeah.
I have a good feeling about tonight.
Do some stuff. Firstly, I gotta find a dwarf. Hello? Picking? Liliana, can you try?
It's done.
Hello? Oh, Liliana can't try. Alright, break it.
Yes, of course.
Wonderful. Intruders.
Oh.
I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Apology accepted. The name's
Oh,
Dwin.
that was
Pleased to
easy.
meet you. Now get out.
Well, hold on. Can we talk? What are you doing? Shut up in here. Why didn't you answer my knock?
Surviving. We have supplies to last for quite some time. And my boys and I can swing a weapon better than any of those fools out there.
So then help.
Why? When did this town ever rush to my rescue?
Did you need rescue?
So what? You recruiting
They
for
could
him?
use your help.
I'll tell you what I told Murdoch. I'm not risking my neck for this town.
Your chances are better. Wait, can't I take you behind?
Maybe. Let's hear what you've got.
I'll put in a good word.
You might just be able to pull that off.
Yes.
Fine. I'll throw in with the militia. For now. You better be out there too when the sun goes down.
Yep.
I'm not fighting for a lost cause, you hear me?
Oh. Hey, you got it, boss. That was really easy.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off
Get
my
off
back?
my back? Oh, there's nothing in here. Okay.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
No, you can't.
Awaiting orders.
What's this sign all about?
Now's better than later.
No swimming.
Got it.
Why? Are there sharks? Oh.
I'll get on it.
Okay. Before we go upstairs, should probably check. Hello?
Go away. This isn't your home. This is my home. My home, you hear me?
It's alright. Bevan? Sayum?
How do
Your
you know my
sister
name?
is very worried about you.
Did she tell you to take me back to the Chantry? Don't make me go back there. I hate that place. I
Hey,
hate
listen. You and me both, but don't you think she might be worried about you?
it. Maybe. But she just tells me not to be scared, even though she is. She tells me not to be sad, but she keeps crying because Mother died. I don't want to be sad. I'm brave. I'm going to be a hero. I'm going to fight them off. I will.
From in there?
No. I just heard you coming and I guess that's not very brave of me, is it? I'll come out now.
This is quite a blur, you trust her.
Alright, I came out. You won't hurt me. Will you? I'll go back to the Chantry if you really want. I can't tell you. It's a secret. You could. Alright, I guess. Father said I could have his sword when I grew up. It was Grandfather's. And Grandfather was a great dragon slayer. I thought, if I was brave like Grandfather, I could use his sword and kill the bad people who took Mother.
And where's the sword now?
In the chest. In Mother's room. Father gave me a key, but I'm not supposed to give it to anyone.
But come on now. I could use it. I'm sure. Unless it's bad. In which case I'll just sell it.
I guess you're right. I should help defend the village, shouldn't I? Father would have if he were here. Oh. Alright. Here's the key. I hope you use it to kill a lot of those bad people. I should go back to the Chantry. Good luck.
Yeah, no problem. Stay safe, little man. Okay, I need to talk to a Sir Perth? Or was that the dwarf? What's up here?
There are many great tales of lost kings who return to their lands to reign in glory.
I am not lost, nor for that matter, a king. And there's nothing glorious about me.
You are Merrick's son. You are the rightful king of Ferelden.
I am the son of a star-struck maid and an indiscreet man who just happened to be king. Look, I can't be king. Some days I have trouble figuring out which boot goes on which foot.
Complete fools are made leaders of kingdoms all the time. And you're not a complete fool.
What an utter relief.
And don't worry about the boots. Kings don't need to dress themselves. That's what advisors are for, isn't it?
And star-struck maids, apparently.
My god, then. Was that dwarf Sir Perth?
Stop fidgeting.
I don't like being out here, Dwin. The mayor's giving me the evil eye.
Evil
Well,
eye?
he should. Because you're a good-for-nothing liar and a thief.
Well, we don't understand why we're out here.
We're out here because...
The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. We may just make it. You'll find him and his men at the mill by the bridge. I have a...
Mill? This looks like a mill.
Yes? What can I do for you?
No.
Very...
Wait a second. My spidey sense is tingling. My spidey sense is a tingling. My spidey sense is tingling something fierce.
Yes? What can I do for you? Very well.
Something about... I don't know. Maybe I'm going crazy.
There is one thing I do not understand, Alistair.
Just the one thing.
About you, perhaps. Why the deception over your parentage?
I'd figure you'd be the sort who knows all about deception.
I do. And what use the deception might have had ended when King Caelan perished, did it not?
Maybe. I guess I was sort of hoping that would go away.
The truth does not go away.
I didn't say it was a good plan.
You're the man I wanted to see.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here. I must admit, I do not know how to address an elf in your position. I do not wish to be
Same way
rude.
you would address a human, brother. You can call me Florian.
As you wish, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
You need any help?
We have sufficient armor and weapons.
I'm going
but my
around doing
knights are
quests.
too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond
That's
your
not
own
gonna do
talents.
anything, brother.
We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered. That
Sorry,
gladdens
I don't
my
know that for
heart
sure.
to hear it. No, nothing comes
You're-
to mind. If you have not spoken to the mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
Can I ask you something?
Ask me whatever you wish.
Well, can I get? Is there any way to get supplies?
I'm not sure. Murdoch mentioned a blacksmith. Beyond that, you might try the village store.
Yeah,
It's
see, I
locked up,
tried
but
that.
there may
I don't
be
have a
items of
key.
use still within. I do
Ooh,
not
tell me
know.
about the secret herb. I'm trying to get that.
When the Isle fell sick, we were... Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary...
According to the legend, the followers of Andraste brought her ashes back to Ferelden to hide them from the Imperium.
Why did the
We
Imperium
knights
want it?
volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here. We were never certain. He thirsted for water. The Arlessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish.
Oh, all right.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
I just need...
No word from the castle? No.
Ah, sort of like coming home again, but with more undead.
You grew up here, eh? I have not been paying attention. Why is it green? It's in there. That is extremely poorly hidden. No, move! Hello. Okay. Still mighty suspicious about whatever's going on in there, to be honest. Just a guy? Weird. Very weird. Mother. Mother Superior. Oh.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
You don't need to repay me. Hey, just stay safe.
The Maker sent you. I just know it. Thank you again.
What is it you need, child?
I need you to bust the knights.
I have
That's
done
what they
all
want.
I can for them.
Yes,
I pray
I
for
understand,
them each night and
but
seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins
listen,
before they
placebo
face their death.
effect.
What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
Placebo
Sir Perth
effect.
believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you
That's
know.
what I'm saying.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
But the placebo effect.
I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them, but it just seems like trickery. Very well. If it keeps them alive, I will do what I must.
It is trickery,
I have
but
a number
listen,
of silver cast holy symbols.
they need everything
Tell
they
Sir
can
Perth
get,
that he can have them,
including
and that
some
wearing them will
morale.
confer the Maker's protection.
You think they
Now,
care
please,
about a little bit of
Let
trickery?
me tend to these poor folk. I must do what
They're
I
about
can.
to risk their lives.
And I
They
suggest
need...
you do the same.
It's literally... Okay, great. Thank you. Now what? Take the amulets to the knights. Alright, I have to go to the castle for that. I thought Soldier's Pass was that one quest. Of that. Sure, Edgecliff. Edgecliff. Who am I bringing this to? Oh, the guy. You just click that so I don't have to actually navigate. Hands free. Not that you can see that. Oh, right there. Herf.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
No.
Have you spoken to the revered mother?
I did.
Has she offered anything?
She did.
Must we do this? The faith that will protect these men must come from their heart, surely.
Well, the honor.
They are the same as the symbols worn by their
everything
priests.
they can
Well,
get. Do you understand that?
that would
Morale,
more than
placebo
suffice.
effect. Well, how many times do I have to review myself?
I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last.
I think I'm ready.
There is still time before the sun goes down.
No, I spoke
if you
to
have
him.
not yet spoken to Murdoch, or if there is anything you have planned...
But I do have to go, actually.
Good. Go do what...
So, let's, go ahead and pause here, and then I'll see you later.